It's been a while since you've seen my little buggy run, I guess, huh? It's real late at night here in Tanglewood. Keep up very fast. Well, it's hard to drive and film this digital SLR. Going over Euland Bridge now. Just gonna warm it up, take it back to the house, and I'll show you some cool stuff on this little beast here, I call it. So let me turn around here. I just got over the bridge. Here's rolling pitch for going down Euland Bridge, but I better not film, focus, and drive my knee. So, and here's a skid pad showing your acceleration, braking, and lateral G-force. There's some other meters here. I'll show you in just a second. Yeah, see, I didn't get in 5th or 6th gear there a few minutes ago. Yeah, so, yeah, you ask about horsepower at the rear wheel. Well, I'll tell you, Jeff, for my $750 I gave the guy, I thought I'd get a chart and a number, like a printout, torque and horsepower. And he spent an hour and a half in my car, and he takes it down. I think he's done. And no, he goes and drives it off and goes hot rods for about 30 minutes. And he comes back, puts it back on the dyno for another hour, and he gets off, and I ask him, well, what did I get? You know, and he said, well, you got 50 horsepower of the tune-up, and then gave me a lecture on how that I don't have enough fuel in my car. Stand by just a second. So sorry to interrupt. I want to get over here on this. So I don't have enough fuel. The fuel system's turned up all the way, and it's not enough fuel. And you see my engine code light over here. I've got a 1297, which means it's lean. And so I got a lecture on not having enough fuel for my motor. So that means bigger injectors, bigger fuel rails, bigger, sorry, can't operate and talk at the same time. Maybe I'm at the end of that. There we go. Bigger fuel pump, and I guess bigger line between the fuel pump and the fuel rails. I don't really know, but anyway, the thing's extremely lean. Yeah. There's a real cool one for driving fast. Here's a great little dash screen right here that tells you your quarter mile time, 1,000 feet, 1/8 mile, 330 feet, 60 feet. Records all your data, which you can dump down and make a chart out of. Blah blah blah. Stand by. This is a good one here. I'm not sure you can see those charts, but your intake, OS temperature, and your OS2 sensor voltages. That's where I'm having trouble. Is my car's picking that up, that it's too lean on the OS2 sensors that are in the high flow cats. And I bought some real cheap things at one of the auto stores, a non-fouler plug, and put that under the OS2 sensor. And that seemed to fool it, thinking it was not quite so lean, but the computer is smarter than my little trick there. So anyway, freezing my ass off. I'm gonna go in, I think. So I forgot to finish my story on the all-wheel drive tuning. Look, I'm producing 5 horsepower right now, 7 horsepower. Let's see. Where was it? Oh yeah. So I end up going to the drag races with the guy and his wife and the office girl and one of his mechanics, like this 20-year-old guy, and his wife, the office girl, and the 20-year-old mechanic all race their Subarus, which are pretty damn hot. Hang on a second. Anyway, I was going to show you this. This is a great skin here because I can change the color of any one of the gauges. Get them all blue if I want, or have them do different things. Yeah, pretty cool, alright. Pretty damn cool. Yeah, and so the Subarus get so hot during the race that they have to put these big fans on them to cool them down. In fact, the dude's wife's Subaru got so hot it couldn't get into third gear. Stand by. So the guy Brian, the owner of the WR all-wheel drive tuning, was bitching because he's gonna have to put a different clutch in this old lady's car, and he knew he had to anyway. But it's real fun. We went out north of Denton to this 8th mile track. Had a lot of fun out there. Hang on, let me get my Batgirl up here. There you go, that's better. Anyway, one cool thing I wanted to show you, and I kind of made a mistake because I put my stereo in first, and my subs are back there behind these 2200 watts worth of amps. And I got the biggest, best Alpine subs I could, which are just too heavy, really, for drag racing. And the cool thing I was going to show you is this Alpine Imprint. It's kind of an older unit. I've got it hidden here in my dash. And what it does, and it wasn't a big seller because I don't think people understood what it was. What it does is it's got a microphone. It runs on Windows XP or Pro, and it sets all the phase and timing of all the speakers and the EQ, so you end up with a perfectly flat system. And speaking of perfectly flat, it's like 4 in the morning, and I'm going to go in and put this in the Macintosh and upload it for you. And I just wanted to send you this video because I had a lot to say, and I just didn't feel like pen paling, you know, writing down a whole bunch of stuff. I've been real busy making gauges and patch ways. As a matter of fact, I'll send you a spreadsheet for this guy I'm doing a patch way for. Wait till you see the gear he's buying for his home studio. Alright, dude. Good to speak with you, Jeff.